Fantasy football managers gearing up for Week 12 of the season should consider starting McConkey and Josh Downs, as both wide receivers have favorable matchups and are primed to deliver big performances. Ridley and Jaxon Smith-Njigba also make the list of must-start wide receivers, as all four players combine talent with excellent opportunities this week. Top performers to watch. A.J. Brown leads this week's wide receiver rankings, followed by standout players like Malik Nabers, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tyreek Hill, and Puka Nacua, all of whom slot into the top 5. Fantasy owners should also keep an eye on Justin Jefferson, Mike Evans, and Jaxon Smith-Njigba, who round out the top 10. Injuries to key players such as Evans and others should be monitored closely as managers finalize their lineups. Additionally, with several teams, including the Atlanta Falcons, Buffalo Bills, Cincinnati Bengals, Jacksonville Jaguars, New Orleans Saints, and New York Jets, on bye this week, fantasy managers will need to make strategic substitutions. Below, we take a closer look at the 4 must-start wide receivers for Week 12. Smith-Njigba continues to build momentum as a key weapon in the Seahawks offense. Over the past 4 weeks, he has been one of the most productive wide receivers in fantasy football, averaging impressive point totals. After posting back-to-back games with over 100 receiving yards, including a 10-catch, 110-yard effort in Week 11, Smith-Njigba is proving to be a reliable target for quarterback Geno Smith. This week, the Seahawks face the Arizona Cardinals, whose defense has allowed the 13th most receiving yards, 150.1 per game to wide receivers this season. In what is expected to be a high-scoring affair, Smith-Njigba has an excellent opportunity to shine once again. Ranked number 8 in the Week 12 wide receiver rankings, he is a must-start in all formats. 2. Josh Downs, Indianapolis Colts. Indianapolis Colts wide receiver Josh Downs has quietly become a consistent performer this season, emerging as a reliable option for fantasy managers. In Week 11, Downs caught 5 passes for 84 yards and a touchdown, finishing as the number 11 wide receiver in fantasy scoring. Over his last 4 games, he has been targeted 33 times, converting those opportunities into significant yardage and 4 touchdowns over his last 8 contests. This week, Downs faces a favorable matchup against the Detroit Lions, who have struggled against wide receivers. The Lions' defense has allowed